that, like I said, this is, it's a free will universe, and there are those options are available because that's within the settings that we're in. That's this density and buoyancies that this reality inhabits, is the ability and the right to that space and place for those entities. We need spiritual discernment within our individual selves, excuse me, to monitor all of those things and to see and hear all of them and know that all of them have those little truth dots in them, and that perhaps they each have scattered bits of them, and that we need to incorporate all of them to then make our own, real true heart shape, taking bits and pieces from both sides and making our own and moving through that way. But when we demonize or castrate or ignore and put blinders on, refuse to acknowledge or look at things, then we are recommitting ourselves to the slavery model of accepting external versions of truth and fitting our truth to that, versus finding our own truth and realizing all of our truths. Hey, all of our truths make this great natural sort of heart shape. They all look different. Like, I collect heart things all the time, right? I have this crystal that's like a heart. I found this rock that's like a heart. I have actually a whole shaping of different heart models. Those are my wish rocks. Never mind. Oh, these are my heart rocks. It says it's going to be a quick video. Now it's almost an hour. But look. See? Heart. This one's like an elongated heart. Oh, this one's cool. Heart. 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 The heart shape is the truth. The shape of it. It's not about conforming to a cookie cutter and making sure every one of them is these like perfectly decorated sugar cookie valentines with a be mine written on it perfectly, and everybody needs to follow and conform to that. No, the shape is, we each find our own version of, I have even more of them, I won't even go over them, but that, the truth is the shape, the heart shape. And then how we find our way and our volume of it, our size of it, the expression of that is our organic gift. That's truth. That's our purpose here. The shape of God, right? God is the shape. And we get to fill it and express it in our own beautiful way. And that's God's gift to us. Religions, unfortunately, because, like I said, people don't have clear listening. There's lots of biases. Truth meters are not tuned like an inner instrument, right? Your instrument isn't tuned correctly. It's out of tune, and so you're incorporating new information and you're trying to play out what you're hearing, but it's going to come out distorted and off key first and foremost because your inner instrument isn't tuned correctly. So even if you're playing those version of those same kind of notes that you heard, they're coming off bad because your instrument isn't tuned. Even if your instrument is tuned and you're hearing the notes, you might play them a little differently, right? You have a little bit of a flair or a little bit of a reserve or a short or a longness to it, right? There's infinite potentiality. And when we hear truth, like say truth that you're going to write down, say from the Bible, and you get these incoming messages, well, your outgoing written down scriptures are impacted no matter what by the human experience, by you being that instrument. And then to say, well, this is the only real truth. It's this shape with these dots on it, this hardness, this thickness. Every little speckle has to be in that same spot because that's how I heard it. And I wrote it down like this. Everybody better be this one. And then we have like all these guys like, but I don't fit. But I'm not like that. And we hear the truth. We see the heart shape, and we're like, oh yeah. But then we're being told, oh no, it has to be this one. So then you get all these shameful problems trying to fit yourself in. And so yeah, that is my basic issues, I guess, with any sort of conformity. That's why I love the term spiritual discernment and spirituality. And I really hope that I have opened some eyes and really kind of let the boxed-in people perhaps lift the top off and take a look around a little bit and get comfortable, and know it's okay for you to explore in different things. That no matter what information and inputs you take in or whatever you allow to have some flexibility within you and maybe make have an impact or an influence on you or your understandings and your own thoughts of the world, those thoughts and ideologies, they don't become you, and they can't change the fact that your heart has a heart shape, you know? Um, it doesn't work like that. So don't be afraid of that, and don't worry about that, if you are.